everyone! My name's Steph. I'm Botanist Cool. Today I'm here with the Ace Attorney after herself.
Katie!
Hello, everyone! Why was there a random CHRs if someone was about to say... Oh, sorry. I was doing a... So I needed to do something on my side for that specific redeem. I made a new version that was just there specifically for a... was there specifically to shorten it up a little bit so it's not this big awkward black screen at the end and it just goes right into the stream. So I was like, oh yeah, let me see which one that is real quick. I did that, so yeah. I had to fix something in the background. So she was about to say Crom. Yeah. That being said, I learned about the greatest thing in the world today, and I need you guys to hear about this. There is an Ace Attorney fan game that is called Ace Attorney Investigation Zero, the Quercus Alba Dating Simulator.
I can't believe this.
The Quercus Alba Dating Simulator's characters include Barack Obama, Quercus Alba, Callias, saying, "Yup, I love The Sims 2 PSP gaming." And Barack Obama saying, "We're really excited to welcome you aboard today." To some guy I don't know yet, but might be a spoiler. But Barack Obama is certainly blushing just when Quercus Alba also has like these really weird fucking eyes. So yeah.
I haven't clicked on it yet. I'm too afraid.
You know, I could download it. Reviews for this game go, "This was truly the experience from start to finish. I would cry tears of joy if it continued someday."
Oh, so it's unfinished.
Oh yeah. So here's what it has. Current chapters 1 and 2. Tiny demo of chapter 3 of 7 planned. The last update was in February of 2024. But everyone is actually like, why is the writing actually really good? Like, everyone actually really enjoys it, apparently. Trials and Tribulations is not as good as Quercus Alba Dating Simulator. The reviews are great.
That's great, but I just can't believe it.
I can't believe the guy who wrote Ace Attorney, what was his name? Shutakumi?
Mm-hmm.
Wrote the Quercus Alba Dating Simulator, probably.
Sure.
Why
not?
Why not? Anyways, with that, let's continue on with today's.
Thank you. I'm excited because there's so many cool things coming out today too.
Yeah.
The Kingdom Hearts live dub I think comes out in an hour.
Oh shit.
And then a new Genshin update's coming out, so excited.
Very cool. Now, let us analyze the state of play. So that means we only got 1 hour to do this, and then we're gonna get a whole bunch of people to watch the Kingdom Hearts live dub?
Yeah, sure.
Don't make me ask the group.
Let's see how fast we get through it.
Okay. Begone, puny prosecutor, or do you dare defy direct order of a president?
The second one.
Huh?
The second one.
I
dare defy you.
He's not gonna listen. He clearly means to drown out any objection by means of pure rhetorical force.
I don't know if I'd call that rhetorical force.
You call it something, alright.
Something, for sure.
When an opponent is on the offensive, the best thing to do is bide my time and wait for an opening. As he said himself, he's the head of state, a seasoned politician. He won't open himself to attacks easily. I can't let him bully me into submission. I have to stay calm and alert. If I can read his movements and expressions correctly, I may be able to find my moment. My first aim should be to find out why he's insisting Zhang Fa take over the case. The board is set. Time to make my opening gambit. Mind chess is so good.
It's so good, though.
Please, about the case. Did I give you permission to speak? No! 1,000 times no! I'm the leader of Zhang 5. No time for your insolent backchat. I was simply hoping to confirm one basic fact. You say that the investigation will not be assigned to your national police force. I do! Now enough of your pointless... I still feel like he's flipping me off. I feel like that's what they wanted to put there.
Every single time, doesn't it?
It does. I feel like that's the intent, but they couldn't do that in the kids game, right?
I think it's just supposed to be like a power pose.
Yeah, flipping someone off is a power pose.
I don't know if the president of a nation. Well, maybe some. Could be but this is before then.
This is before then. Yeah, this is before the times.
Before the incident.
Yeah, the incident. Oh, this is before. Oh God, I have so many political jokes to make. Now, enough of your pointless questions. I have my time. Good boy. What?
No, stop. No.
Is this another crack ship?
I don't think so, but I'm sure someone out there. There's always one. I don't think it'll be on AO3.
Okay.
I'd be shocked if that was the case.
The interior of this plane is sovereign territory of Zhangfa. You have no rights here. Is that so? Could it be that our current location itself is significant somehow? I should keep that in mind. It could be a useful clue. Could you at least explain to me why I'm off the case? Imbecile! Cease your insolent jabbering! God, you know, you're reminding me of a certain someone, but she only uses the word fool.
She's not as bad as this. She at least will give you a reason.
No, don't get me wrong, but it sounds like he's just copying her is what I'm getting at. Reminds me of that one scene from Hunter x Hunter in the Ant arc. I've never seen Hunter x Hunter. I need not explain myself to you. My reasons are my own, and they are none of your concern. Perhaps it's the time to employ my clue. In the course of our conversation, I've deduced certain facts from your behavior, Mr. President. For example, you seem particularly aggressive when discussing our current location. You swore me smart, Alec! As you said yourself, the presidential plane is sovereign territory of Zhangfa. And from that, we can infer that you believe the rules of extraterritoriality apply inside here. Is that correct? Not this shit again! You highly recommend Hunter x Hunter? Valid. Enough! Cease your objectionable whining. Well, yeah, now he has a different thing, so that's where we go. You can rant and roar you like, but you won't escape my scrutiny. It was unmistakable. The moment I mentioned extraterritoriality, you became visibly agitated.
See, that's what I do like, that you gotta like kind of keep an eye on like how they're actually not just their words, but like their sprites.
Yeah.
And that, you know, it's kind of like it's like the Apollo Justice thing, where it's like you gotta see how they're acting.
Yeah. I can't believe he has the same powers as Apollo Justice without having to use a fucking bullshit Naruto Sharingan Malachias. You think you're clever, don't you? Let me answer your little question. It's true, extraterritoriality applies. Your laws mean nothing here. And why does it matter, you ask? It matters because it means you are powerless. You have neither influence nor authority here. Interesting, so the extraterritoriality does have something to do with all this. Huh. Let's dig a little deeper into the claim that the plane is sovereign territory, shall we? This next move will surely decide the victor. He may be the president, but no one is untouchable.
Really? That's the one that you have to stop on? I didn't even get it until you stopped.
Some presidents don't realize this. I just have to fight the right angle of attack. You believe that extraterritoriality applies here, but we're actually in a chessboard of my mind's creation. Therefore, I am the law.
It's me, Miles Edgeworth, Law.
But can you prove it? Do you even understand what you're asking? Of course. If I didn't, I wouldn't ask it. Have you no shame calling into question the good word of one such as myself? Yes. Bide my time. I like it just every time there's like this child. I gotta wait for this child to cool down and fucking relax.
Game is you just are like, alright, buddy, calm down for a sec.
Yeah. I have no more time for this. You clearly cannot be safe from your own foolishness. You needn't worry about me. I'm not the one who needs saving. That would be Miss Lloyd, the woman who's being wrongfully accused of this crime. Your chivalry is admirable, but it changes nothing. The right to extraterritoriality cannot be denied. This is Zhang Fa. If I want to take this any further, I'll need a clue of some kind. Let me try another tack for now. Like telling him he overplayed his hand. Surely it's easy to overplay your hand. Nobody asked for your opinion! You only need to obey me, nothing else. It's literally just, hey bud, chill the fucking simulator. You dare tell me how to govern, how to lead. You dare contradict me. On the matter of Miss Lloyd's guilt, yes I do. No, she is guilty. She is the culprit. There's nothing left to debate. I'm gonna bide my time as this guy has his whole conniption. Who else could have fired from outside that plane? There's no other visible suspect. Viable suspect. Fascinating. He's claiming that Miss Lloyd fired at him from outside the plane. This could be a vital clue. Yeah. I may not be able to call the extraterritoriality of the plane into doubt. However, according to you, she shot at you from outside the aircraft, correct? In which case, extraterritoriality could not possibly apply in this case. Your assertion is entirely without merit, and the detainment of Miss Lloyd cannot be justified. How could I have? Bested by a mere prosecutor, but I am the president! The president! Checkmate. What else?
Enjoy my green bar. It heals right before your eyes.
My chest checkmate! I trust you won't mind if we continue our investigation on Mr. President. Grr! I hereby officially and unreservedly confirm my approval. Consider it a gesture of the magnanimity and generosity of which my good office is known. Unmistakably and irrefutably, for which reason we hereby... There can be no other outcome, for our goals are lofty in our hearts. People of Zhangfa, I swear here and now, this investigation will continue.
Well, that one he could have just said, okay, you got me.
Mr. Knight, if you would care to return the evidence. Take it.
We did it, Mr. Edgeworth.
We sure did, and now the investigation can continue. Whatever, enjoy your pocket full of pawns. I'll be over here enjoying how you put them in play. You'll definitely enjoy my next move. Mr. President, one more favor if you'll be so kind. What is it? Could you please give us your testimony concerning the incident itself? Now you want me to testify? Whoa, that's your next move. You want the person to testify, you have to take him to court. All in good time, Mr. Knight. He will get his day in court soon enough. You're implying he's the murderer. Ooh.
You murdered yourself, Mr. President.
You tried to...
Now you are your own ghost.
Yeah, he tried to attempt a murder on himself. But if a person just refuses to cooperate in the investigation stage of the process, They are obliged to provide detailed justification as to their reasons for doing so. That's... What's the matter? Is there something you'd rather we didn't know? Stand down, Knight. I'll do what the prosecutor asks. Thank you for your cooperation. Now listen and listen well. Where was I when the incident occurred? The stage, of course. And suddenly Rook and Knight jumped in front of me. Then bang! A shot rang out and a plain, unblemished balloon of red exploded nearby. Not hesitating for an instant, my bodyguards tried to escort me back to the safety of the plane. And then, the second shot. The bullet went right through Rook and lodged itself in the bulletproof vest I was wearing.
I guess if you look at it in one way, the president is also a victim here.
Yes, the victim of an attempted assassination. Rook was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
But that makes it even weirder. Why would the target of a crime try to obstruct the investigation?
I guess that there's something behind all this that he doesn't want made public. A cover-up, huh? I knew there was more to this case than meets the eye. And the president is the only one who knows the truth. Isn't that right, Mr. Knight? Time to get to the bottom of this once and for all. It was not an unblemished red balloon, because that was the fucking Steel Samurai, baby. You guys murdered this Steel Samurai in cold blood.
This is the most relevant contradiction of all time.
It really is. Oh, that was easy. I thought I was gonna do something else. I thought I was gonna get fucking lost there.
Actually, it was the Steel Samurai. Okay. So?
You say it was a plain red balloon that burst, but I strongly beg to differ. What? Take a look at this. I think you'd agree that it's hardly plain, wouldn't you? What is this face? What is his face? No. What? Who's that? Mr. President, meet the Steel Samurai. I would have hoped you might recognize him. Especially if you're hoping to ingratiate yourself with the people of this country, who are all addicted to this show.
Yeah, you need to watch the Jammin' Ninja too. He's amazing.
So you see, the balloon that was struck by the bullet was anything but plain. It was in fact the Steel Samurai. Okay, so?
Yeah, right? It's like, hello.
The briefing mentioned 2 plain red balloons. And there were, and there they are, right on my security plan.
Yay. They do look pretty plain, don't they? Just simple round balloons.
Knight, what is the meaning of this? Explain yourself. Yes, Mr. President. It seems that Steel Samurai balloon was borrowed at last minute, sir. Borrowed? That's what we were told. Guess they only reported the incident to us bodyguards, though. You think we're in a little trouble here on site last night. One of the original balloons burst somehow.
So they swapped it in as an emergency replacement?
Yeah, one of the stall holders happened to have it. From what I hear, he was more than willing to lend it out. A very happy-go-lucky kind of guy, they said. Fuck. At least you don't have to see him. A happy-go-lucky stallholder for Steel Samurai balloon to spare. Huh.
Wonder who that could be.
Fill just the bottom part of air to make it look like the other ornamental balloon. Help me, Edgeworth! I'm drowning! So while the Steel It's so stupid! No one comes to mind? Yeah, no one comes to mind. So, that's the long and short of it. Knight, why was I not informed of this?
This is clearly the most pressing matter of all time.
It is. Sorry, we didn't think it was a pressing issue.
Well, it is.
And indeed, You saw it and knew no different, correct? Yeah, I suppose so. I really was thinking to steal Samurai's pants for a plain red balloon. Still, I'm surprised I struggle to see how you wouldn't have noticed something different about the balloon. Of course! What's the style brush for? Now I remember. I could barely see the balloon. You couldn't see it? That's right, the window's blowing too hard. The flags to the side of the stage are flapping incessantly and blocking my view. Is that so? I mean, that kind of tracks because it was shot, yeah. Oh, no, it couldn't have because it was... Okay. Yes, these two flags. They were blowing... They're being blown back towards me. There was a strong wind blowing right around the time of the incident. Strong enough to blow the flags in such a fashion. Does that conflict in any way with our understanding of the case? Yes, it does.
Oh.
Thank you, Mr. President. Your testimony has revealed yet another contradiction. It has? Yes, a contradiction that could turn this entire case on its head. When I arrived on the scene, the wind had died down and the flags were resting calmly for the most part. The wind had usually blown the flags, as the President describes. A certain piece of evidence suddenly takes on a very different meaning. Oh, wrong
My
button.
prosecutor's badge.
My prosecutor's badge! Yes, that would be it.
Take that!
Yeah.
Earlier, we deduced the bullet had struck the Steel Samurai balloon. And the bullet had passed through the flag. And the bullet that had passed through the flag were one and the same. From those two things, we further deduced that the trajectory of the bullet must have been taken. And we concluded that the shooter must have fired from the left side of the spectator area. The flags were blowing as the President describes, so the conclusion becomes quite different.
No way! If the flags were pointed in the other direction...
Exactly, the trajectory changes completely. And if we trace that trajectory back to its source, we can ascertain who really fired that shot.
Wait, but Miss Stretchworth, that would mean...
Yes, I know. You may not understand the reason why, but it can only been one person who did it. Who was the multi trajectory implicated as the one that fired the shot?
Detective Gumshoe, how could you?
I know, right?
Take that!
The person who fired that shot was none other than you, Mr. Lee. What? The path from the balloon back through the flag leads directly to the spot where you were standing.
But that guy's one of the president's bodyguards. Why the heck would he go around shooting balloons? Specifically the Steel Samurai, a hero of Japan, California.
This is absurd. What exactly are you trying to imply? That Mr. Knight, the man who saved my life countless times, is my would-be assassin.
Seriously, Mr. Edgeworth, we've put up with a lot from you, but this... We're President Wang's bodyguards. We're the pieces put on the board to protect the king.
I'll handle this, Knight.
Sorry, sir.
Mr. Edgeworth, the wind was indeed blowing quite fiercely around the time of my speech. But the wind can pick up and die in an instant, can it not? Therefore, I need proof that it was blowing hard enough to lift the flags during the crucial moment. You can probably find that. A piece of evidence that shows just that. Perhaps you can also show us what's happened with the flag then, too. Shit. Wait, is that a flag? Is that the flag? I think so.
Seems like it.
Do I have any other pictures to, like, show what it looks like or anything? I don't. Okay.
Take that!
Your proof is in the picture right here. It should be good. Which picture? Where? That's just a weird looking flag. Well, do you deny that it clearly shows the flag?
There we have it. Proof it was blowing towards you the moment of the shooting.
So that means our pal over there did shoot the balloon. Our country's most prized hero, the Steel Samurai. The one thing that unites everyone from prosecutor to defense attorney. The Steel Samurai taken down by a merc.
Making him the assassin?
Of the Steel Samurai Gang, don't forget that!
Mr. Knight,
He's not the assassin. He shot away. What are you talking about? He fucking shot away.
Mr. Knight is not the assassin. He may have shot the balloon, but the president was on the other side of him entirely. Therefore, he cannot have been aiming at his boss.
Yeah, besides, why would I even shoot the balloon? What would be the point?
Watch how you answer. I might aim for something else next. Okay, yeah. Okay, now you are the assassin.
The face an innocent person makes.
There was a point, I'm sure of it. If I could figure out what it was, perhaps I could finally put this whole conundrum to rest.
Okay.
The fact alone changes everything about the case. Why did Knight's assigned position change?
Yeah. None of us to his right side. Yeah.
But is that the only reason? Let's suppose the plan hadn't changed, and Knight remained posted to the left. Given that he was unable to turn his head to the right, would he have been able to shoot the balloon closest to him? Could it be the security plan was changed for the express purpose of popping one of those balloons? And if we suppose that to be the case, the two plans are different. Was the security detail reorganized at some point?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Flashback.
That's right, the president was the one who ordered the change. If I'm reading things right, the president knew in advance about the balloon shooting, which means he must have had foreknowledge he would be in someone's crosshairs today as well. And if that's true, then everything else has been bothering me falls neatly into place. How did the shooter get a gun past such heavy security? And why would they carry out the shooting wearing such a conspicuous item of clothing? And why use a laser sight that would give away the location in an instant? And how did the president suffer no injuries at all despite a direct hit to his vest? These are the questions that Knight and the president don't want us to consider. There's only one possibility for Mr. Knight to have fired his gun. To create the illusion of an assassination attempt.
What?
Huh? Idiot, you do understand what you're saying.
Oh, I understand it all too well. I understand everything. Most of all, I understand why you were so keen to take investigating off my hands, Mr. President.
Please enlighten us, Miles.
You wanted the real plans to remain hidden.
How dare you speak to me that way? Is this some sort of sick joke?
Oh, it's no joke, I assure you. It's simply the truth, as revealed by the careful application of logic and reasoning and mind chess and nothing more.
With my mind, Palace.
My mind, Palace. The first shot was fired by Mr. Knight with a specific intention of hitting that balloon. The sound of the gunfire and the bursting of the balloon was guaranteed to cause a panic. And then he fired again.
He did?
Yes, he fired 2 bullets, both of which were aimed at the balloon. As for why he did so, it's because the second shot was designed to create the impression that the president had been hit.
So then, what's the deal with the one in the vest?
The moment that the bullet was planted there long before the shooting ever occurred.
So Mr. Heroic President didn't take a bullet after all.
That's not true. I was shot, I tell you.
We'll be able to verify that for ourselves as we take a closer look at the bullet. At the very least, we can expect to find traces of Mr. Rook's blood on it, correct?
What you said yourself, you found the shooter in the photograph, person with the red hood.
Now that I made myself clear, the trajectory points to only one possible shooter, Mr. Knight.
Then where does Tabby fit into all of this?
She was simply one part of their plan. In order to place suspicion elsewhere, they set about creating a fake assassin. A highly suspicious person with a red hood. I have yet to ascertain exactly how complicit Miss Lloyd is with the whole scheme, but I can say with some confidence that none of the shots were fired by her. I suspect her only job was to point a laser sight at the president.
That's right. I was...
You could have told us that from the beginning! You son of a bitch!
Task of turning your jacket inside out the moment the crowd flew into panic, yes? Thus making the mysterious red-hooded shooter disappear in the blink of an eye. Then, when the gun and security plan were later found in the trash can, it would all appear to have been the work of an assassin so skilled they could vanish into thin air.
But then the case would have got cold.
Exactly what our friends were hoping for.
Makes sense now why they wanted you off the case.
Indeed, because the entire affair was a cheap ruse perpetrated by the president himself.
I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking doing that to my throat. I'm like a sad little lion now.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus
big old
Christ.
Cowardly lion.
Oh no,
The president's mask has well and truly slipped. Admitted the entire assassination was a lie, wasn't it?
oh. If that stupid chief prosecutor hadn't insisted on assigning you. Oh, how could I let this happen?
That was the weakest objection. Holy shit.
That's enough, Edgeworth.
Mr. Knight, woo.
Oh my god.
Sorry, but I'm speaking with the president right now.
Yeah, I'm doing my job as a knight and protecting my king. You just emptied all your bullets. I'm not afraid of you.
So go ahead, keep running your mouth.
Perhaps it'd be better if we stuck to threatening each other with words.
He wouldn't, would he?
Nah, I don't need this thing to shut you up. Alright, my move. Question. You claim I fired my gun on stage. How do you figure I did that in front of a crowd of thousands?
Next to the point, time for my counter move, I suppose. You had a certain something that allowed you to conceal your actions.
A certain something, huh? Mighty specific!
Yeah, that's the briefcase. Yeah, I get it. We caught you. We caught you fucking red-handed.
We got you.
My attaché case!
Yes, take a look at Kate's photograph. Your right hand is completely obscured by the case. At the very moment the picture was taken, you were firing your gun. And in such a way that you wouldn't be detected.
You don't like that the facts get in the way of a good theory, do you, Edgeworth? Shame you don't seem to have noticed.
Noticed what?
That theories are all you have, conjectures, nothing more. The flag was billowing in the wind precisely the right moment I hid my gun with my attaché case. We changed the security plan because I couldn't turn my head. I thought it was speculation, circumstantial evidence at best, you can't prove any of it. If you at least had the bullet that burst the balloon, you might have a scrap of credibility. Imagine you could have done forensics to see if it matched my gun. But no, the bullet's at the bottom of the lake. You're gonna dredge it up?
Hate to say it, but he's right. I don't have anything concrete.
I thought not. Maybe now you can shut your...
Hold it.
Miss Lloyd. Of course, she could just unwind the whole situation. I just need to get her to talk.
What's the matter? Something you want to say, Miss Journalist?
No, never mind.
That's what I thought!
Miss Lloyd. I need you to be brave. If you don't speak up now, the truth will be lost forever. You are a journalist after all, are you not?
Dang it! I can't stay quiet any longer.
Hey, you understand what you're doing, right? I'd think carefully before opening that mouth of yours.
I was so focused on bagging me a scoop, I forgot the most important thing of all. Real journalists don't lie. Ain't no dang scoop if it ain't the truth. I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. I should have showed you this before.
What is it?
It's a laser pointer I used on the president. But that's all I done. I ain't never shoot nobody.
You stupid. I thought I told you squeal and you go down as an accomplice.
It was him. He told me to do it. I was at Zangfa's embassy sniffing out a store like I told you. This was 3 days back. Comes up to me out of the blue, just starts talking. Help me out and I'll get you exclusive access to the president, that kind of stuff.
What about the gun in the trash can?
I don't know nothing bad, I swear. All he told me was to wear a jacket with a red hood and to point that there pointer at the president. I never thought for a minute it'd blow up in my face so bad. I'm sorry, truly I am.
Thank you, Mr. Lloyd. I'd like you to testify that effect when this goes to trial. It ought to be a long way towards proving that the assassination was a shame.
What's wrong with you people? Don't you know what's good for you?
My sympathies, Mr. Knight. Had you successfully removed me from the case as you intended, perhaps then you could have kept this pawn quiet,
Oh shit!
So, let me get this straight. You told Tabby, if you let slip about our fake assassination plot, we'll have you convicted for murder. Or something like that.
Of all the dirty.
I said no such thing.
President Wang.
Give it up, Knight. It's time we came clean. It's our only choice.
So, Mr. President, you admit it. You admitted there was a plot to fake an assassination attempt.
I do. I'm sorry.
But why? Why do something like that?
My popularity has been on the wane back home. I thought surviving an attempt on my life might give me the boost I needed. I know what we did was wrong, so yes, it was all lies. All of it.
And the bullet in the past.
It was planted ahead of time. It wasn't hit by anything today.
Amazing.
But then, what was up with the killer?
Our plan got out somehow. And then he just appeared, hell-bent on turning our fake assassination into a real one.
Hence the red raincoat, I suppose. You have to get close enough as the fake assassin to finish the job.
There is one thing I don't understand, though.
Oh, what would that be?
Why did Rook have to die? If the whole thing was fake, how did he wind up getting killed for real?
That's true. And therein lies the real question.
He was a fine bodyguard, the best in fact. He may not have been a native to Shangfa. Ooh, excuse me.
He's making you sleepy.
He's making me yawn. Which is better than the alternative of his voice making my throat hurt, but like it's just wild.
But he was someone I could fully trust.
Ooh. The look of an innocent person.
Totally.
Mr. Rook must have been really something to gain the trust of someone who'd hide from his own shadow.
Oh god, his voice really getting me on.
Not like you're as trustworthy to the president as I am to you, huh, sir?
More so.
More so.
I believe that's for me to say, Detective, not you. Mr. Rook must have known about the plan too, then, correct?
He wasn't aware of any specific details, so not really. I tried to evolve him, but he refused.
And you would have done well to listen to him.
This is a tragedy. The life of a good man has been wasted.
What's so great about him anyways?
The innocent.
What's gotten into him?
Just maybe he deserved to die. Did any of you think about that? By the way, I'm innocent.
Did any one of you deserve to did any one of you even bother to think of all the puddings he stole from my lunch? By the way, did I tell you I'm innocent? He was nothing but a piece of the board just to protect you, nothing more.
Mr. Knight, how could you?
It wasn't to actually went along with your plan, huh, Mr. President? While the pious coward backed down when you needed him to step up the most.
I value your support too, of course, but...
Look, I'm your chief bodyguard now, that's all that matters. And now that spineless fool Rook is gone, things are going to change around here. I'm innocent, by the way.
I'm innocent, by the way.
Thanks to me, genius strategist, grandmaster, rightful leader of this team.
We are all aware of your ambitions, Knight, but doesn't this seem
Well, my plan this time was perfect, and they always are. As they always will be. What was your plan, Mr. Knight? As you say with a crazed look in your eye, pointing the gun at people.
That's quite a statement. Especially considering that your perfect plan was an abject failure.
Yeah, I'll fix you. And that buffoon Rook.
Now exactly was it Mr. Rook's fault?
If you hadn't died, the killer would have never come after me. And I wouldn't have to let you in on the plane.
Please, Mr. Knight, you mustn't talk like that.
Fine, this guy died protecting me, Mr. President. I'm sure that's what he always wanted.
But he did. But did he die protecting the president?
Wait, I thought the whole assassination thing was fake.
Oh, come on, do I have to say everything twice? We planned a fake assassination, but someone else came along and tried to make it real. 2 shots were fired, remember? Like you said, Edgeworth, one of them was the bullet I shot through the balloon. The second, that wasn't me.
Oh, really? Then who did fire it?
The real assassin, but not the killer.
Da, 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 da.
That's such a great fucking line. Hey, who fired that gun? The assassin, but not the killer. I hope to see Shelly more of this fucking... I'm sure we will. I hope to see him so much more.
This man wants to come after the president for...
Oh my god, okay.
No, most of the suspect here is that piece of cowering quietly in the corner. Our lily white queen over there.
Dude, you're paler than me.
I know, right?
Miss Lloyd!
Again with this? I'm not your danged assassin. I would have thrown a bear trap at him.
That's a good point. She could have thrown the bear trap and would have caught him on his way in.
But is that really true, for I, for one, don't believe it. The gun in the trash can can only belong to you.
It can't. It's literally a Zhang Fa gun.
As soon as I shot the balloon and rushed over to help Rook escort the president back onto the plane. I left Rook here in the room while I secured the president's safe room. When I came back out, Rook was lying there on the ground. Miss Journalist must have shot Rook while we were escorting the president off stage. That single killer shot was fired by the gun you found in the trash can.
So, you don't actually know when the victim was struck by the bullet, do you?
The knight doesn't protect the Rook, Edgeworth. He protects the king.
You want to translate? I've never looked at a chessboard once in my life.
He means his only concern was protecting the president.
Lose the king and you lose the game. Isn't that the first rule of chess?
But a win in which a key piece is sacrificed is a hollow victory indeed.
You've never played chess, Edgeworth. Die.
Doesn't
She's
matter.
done.
Still,
still a victory, and I kept the president safe. I win.
Well, it's a bit early to be calling out our little match in that case, for this is where our real battle begins.
I'm changing Knight's voice. It's starting to hurt my throat, so I'm changing his voice.
Yeah, go to his like normal, that weak objection voice.
Objection! Hey, it's me, Mr. Knight. Hello. That's just my voice, but a little ooh-wooier. Objection. Oh, yes. No. Ow, my throat. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, like this. As soon as I shot that balloon, I rushed over to help Rook escort the president back onto the plane. Oh, right. I have to press him.
The victim really didn't take part in your little plan then, did he?
No, and we kept him in the dark on the details.
They really thought the president was in danger. Oh wait, he must have noticed that the shot came from right next to him.
Maybe he did. Guess we'll never know. And even if he did know it was a sham, he still had a job to do. He still had to protect his king.
And he was able to make a judgment like that in a split second. Impressive, he really was capable, as they say.
Not so capable I couldn't read him like a book. I made it so he had no choice but to go along with our little performance. I'm getting to a better voice now.
Why do that? You and the president both knew the whole thing was real.
But it had to seem real. There were people everywhere. It's not a good look, right? Imagine if someone had spotted a man who'd just been shot at, hanging out on this plane, sipping grape juice like he didn't have a care in the world.
And what was the victim doing during all this?
Who knows? I was in the safe room, like I said. Anyway.
Where on the ground exactly?
Right where he is now, the middle of the floor. The door to the outside was shut, though. Guess the bullet must have hit him before he closed it. And thanks to his little blunder, my whole plan fell apart.
Mr. Knight, you mustn't talk that way.
He may have kept you safe, Mr. President, but he isn't here now to save your good name. I call that dereliction of duty. What would you call it?
An honorable try, which is more than what you'd give, I say.
Sorry, that's just how it is.
Weren't you and Mr. Rook both carrying bulletproof attaché cases?
Yeah, opened them right after Rook spotted the laser sight. We moved into covering positions and used them to shield the president.
So the bullet that hit Mr. Rook traveled through a gap in that defensive shield. Do you really believe Miss Lloyd to be that skilled a marksman?
No, she was aiming for the president, but that makes her a lousy shot.
So it's pure coincidence that Mr. Rook was hit, and the bullet simply happened to find its way past your attaché cases and through the gap in his vest.
Seems crazy to me too, but the facts are the facts. It was a shot in a million, but the shooter hit the bullseye, and the proof is in your hands.
Give me a sec. I want to take a look at that gun. It does have a bullet that is spent. Okay.
So the second shot had nothing to do with you.
Right. That one was fired by your little friend. Imagine the scoop she'd have if she'd bagged if it hit its mark.
I'm a journalist. Here, I don't make facts, I report them.
Yeah, journalists who signed up to a fake assassination plan in the hopes of getting a story.
That's not...
It's true. Look, I'll admit it, I set the whole thing up. And your role was aimed at laser pointer at the president. It's not my fault that wasn't enough for you. You were the one who decided to bring a gun to the party. Who knows, maybe you thought if you kept up shooting, you could shut me up too.
So, Mr. Knight, you're suggesting that he first fired one shot, and then Miss Lloyd fired one more.
Yeah, basically implying that Tabby also had a gun on her. Beats me where she could have got one from, but hey.
This entire testimony is pure conjecture. Can't prove any of it.
You're right, let's hit him with some cold, hard, undeniable evidence.
This is the one I have to press on. Tell you. Oh no, I have to present one. I'll tell you why. Guns are hard to get in this country. Therefore, presenting a gun from Zhang Fa. Yeah. This is a Zhang Fa gun. She could not have gotten that. Never mind that.
Your testimony just doesn't hold water, I'm afraid.
Holds a lot more water than your pathetic rebuttals, Edgeworth. How long can we keep picking away, hoping for a break? Face it, you're outmatched. Maybe it's your head that's holding water. Can't be much else in there.
There's no contradiction after all. I need to stay calm and think things over again.
Can we inspect the briefcase or the laser pointer that was just given to us? I don't think we can inspect the laser pointer. The briefcase, I can't inspect it either. I know, right?
Oh, did someone post something?
Chip said darn. I'm like, yeah.
Darn, yeah.
Darn.
I see where you're going. I like where your head's at, but...
Yeah, like this is a Zhang Fa gun. Can't bring that here. They ran to the right. Oh, it's a single shot, he's saying. There was 2 shots fired out of here.
So you contend that it was you who shot the balloon and Miss Lloyd who shot Mr. Rook. Are you sure about that?
Sure, I'm sure.
While you propose that would indeed match up with the total number of shots heard, the gun from the trash itself has also been fired twice. Now why would that supposed number of shots heard from the gun, from this gun, differ from the number of rounds spent? It's simple. He was planted by the real perpetrator of the crime.
Somebody fake the evidence?
Yes. When you think about it, the reason for doing so is obvious. To ensure that whoever found the gun would conclude that the shooter had been in the spectator area. And in order to do that, they had to make it seem as if both the shots come from this one weapon.
I get it, so that's why it's 2 spent rounds, huh?
Precisely, as we already have proven, the bullet that burst the balloon came from a different weapon. Which makes it entirely possible that the bullet which killed Mr. Rook didn't come from this gun either.
Nice work, Edgeworth. That's some high-grade sleuthing. Well, why don't you get to the point? You've come this far. Spit it out!
Oh, I intend to, don't worry. The person who really shot Mr. Rook was...
Take that!
You, Mr. Knight. You're the one who murdered Mr. Rook.
Ooh. Finally got up the courage to say it, huh?
Surely not. Surely you wouldn't have. Oh, fuck.
Sleepy, long day.
No, just he gets me the yawn.
It wasn't only the killer who tried to take advantage of the fake murder plot. You killed Mr. Rook hoping that he would look like an accidental victim in a bungled assassination. With the president locked away in the safe room and the door to the airplane tightly closed, It was just you and Mr. Rook alone together. And that's when the third bullet was fired, right into your colleague's body.
Objection!
Objection! Yeah, okay. Wait, you're really gonna claim there's a third one now? You just said there were 2 gunshots that were heard. Want to tell me how that works?
Airplane cabins are particularly soundproof, Mr. Knight. If you close the door, nothing can be heard from the outside, not even gunfire.
But wasn't the president right next door?
Very true, which means he may have heard the shot himself. Well, Mr. President,
I didn't hear anything.
we can observe this room through your security feed, can you not?
The camera in this room isn't normally on. I have to manually switch it on when I enter the safe room.
And that's what you did this time too, right?
Well, that is.
What's got into him? Mr. President, this is vitally important.
Please, President Wang.
Fine, I was busy hiding under the bed, covering my ears.
What? Even though you knew the whole thing wasn't real?
Yes, because I hate the sound of guns. Just the slightest hint of that awful noise and oh, it's just too much.
Oh, that there's sadder than a pot of overcooked crawfish.
God damn, that's sad. Yeah, okay.
Mr. Knight, you saw that President Wang was cowering beneath the bed. And what's more, you knew from the monitor bank that the security camera in this room hadn't been switched on. Which means you knew the circumstances were perfect for you to fire the third shot straight at Mr. Rook.
Knight, how could you? Could you really have betrayed my trust so horribly?
You think I killed the old halfwit? You don't trust me much, huh?
This is the thanks I get for putting my life on the line for you day after day. Like today, I was definitely about to die.
I want to believe you, but...
I don't get it. I just don't get it. What is there to doubt here? What, you don't believe that that girl over there could have done it?
No, because this gun isn't the murder weapon. We know it from the number of bullets fired.
Yeah, well, how do you know there wasn't a spent bullet from the start?
What?
It's always a good point, actually.
Someone could have fired the bullet.
Someone could have fired that bullet from that gun yesterday or the day before. Then today, another bullet. The bullet that hit Rook.
That's pure speculation, pal, and you know it.
Maybe, but can you prove it's not true?
Not without any certainty, no.
You're not going without conclusive proof. You're nothing without conclusive proof, so come on. A single piece of evidence straight through my heart, I dare you. Well, what are you waiting for?
There must be something. Mustn't there, Mr. Edgeworth? If we can't prove it, tabbies. Please, Ruffles. I messed up, I know I did. I should have never done what I did, not even for a scoop. But murder? Nah, that ain't me. I ain't a murderous bone in my body.
Conclusive proof. If only I can prove that Knight's gun is the murder weapon. Wait, perhaps I can.
Oh.
Yeah, the bullet that killed Mr. Rook.
Forensics could tell us which gun it was fired from.
Now the question is, where is that bullet? And the answer is probably somewhere in this cabin.
No proof, no... no proof, no case, end of conversation.
Hold it right there.
What now? You're not about to claim you do have proof.
Of course I do.
This ought to be good. Bring it on. Show me the proof of yours.
The bullet that killed Mr. Rook is the key to a narrow game. Very well, my conclusive evidence is
Not in my possession. Yeah, it's not my possession.
not currently in my possession.
Alright then, thanks for playing, folks, but that's a game over.
However, it is here in this room.
What?
As we know, the bullet that killed Mr. Rook passed through his body. But where did it end up on its journey? Perhaps we should cast our minds back to another conversation.
Found this lodged in the vest. He's right, the president hadn't been wearing that bullet with him, the killing could have been a lot worse.
But now, of course, you know that so-called assassination attempt is a complete fabrication. The vest had been prepared in advance to make it look as if it had been hit by a bullet. Which begs the question, where's the real bullet?
I like it, a twist. This is good stuff, Edric. Come on, don't keep us in suspense.
Where's the bullet? Up.
Oh, fuck. Oh.
Take that!
I mean, what else would have
Like-
broken the fucking glass, right? Like, come on.
There's something very clearly missing from this room.
Yes, a prosecutor with some common sense.
I'm just
Okay.
not getting down not asshole voice for him. That's not destroying my throat. It is going fucking everywhere.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, it's fine. He's not gonna be around for much longer, so like it's fine. But it's just like one of those where it's like, look at that, baby. Look at that. I'm doing. I'm not connecting, and it happens. It happens. Like no big deal with them, right?
Take a look at the bank of security monitors.
Oh.
I see you've caught on, Mr. President. Splendid. There are screens here showing views from all around the airplane inside and out. Only one external angle is not covered. Is the right-hand side of the aircraft. And that's because one of the monitors is missing. There was a monitor in space previously, wasn't there, Mr. President?
There was. I have no idea what my plushie's doing there now, though.
It appears that someone's vain attempt to hide was obviously lacking. Where did it go and why? The why is easy enough to answer because it was struck by a bullet. Or if we were to believe that the bullet in the vest was the real deal, anything that hinted at the existence of another bullet had to be removed.
So where did the missing monitor go?
The missing monitor is fucking destroyed, baby. It's now where's the missing bullet?
Where indeed, I believe it must have been hidden somewhere on this plane. After all, it would have been the time this was been outside the aircraft. Let the gumshoe conduct a search, if you will.
Right away, sir.
Mr. President, extraterritoriality, remember? I have no objection to the search. Please go ahead. If it'll help us discover the truth of what happened to Rook, I will not stand in your way.
What are you? I don't believe this.
Rook this, Rook that. Don't you ever think about anyone else?
The search has been authorized, Detective, if you wouldn't mind.
He goes to search him.
Ba-ba-ba.
Sir, I found the monitor.
Excellent work. And extract the bullet.
Let's see.
If I put my hand in here, don't fucking cut your hand. Holy shit, he's gonna cut his hand. Holy shit. Like, I'm worried about this man just sticking his hand into glass fucking monitors that are broken. Oh my god. That's like a no-go. What the anyways. Listen, it's one of those that's just like, no, I'm not doing that. Don't fucking do that. Don't fucking do that, Gumshoe. Anyways.
Well, would you look at that? Blood. This is the
From
blood
Gumshoe's hand.
from Gumshoe's hand as he idiotically put his hand in a fucking glass case with broken glass everywhere. Brilliant work, Gumshoe. You just destroyed our one piece of evidence.
Oh, man.
Guess
Now-
I gummed it up again.
I guess I gummed it up again. Oh my god. I want him to say that as this fucking line now. Just like every once in a while. I guess I gummed it up. I guess I gummed it up again. Old Gumshoe. Ba 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 da ba. I want to make that sound too, you know? I want to do everything I just did. In the anime, in the games, in everywhere, I want him to do that exactly. If it doesn't do that, it's not Gumshoe. Obviously. There we go.
And there you have it, Mr. Knight. A single piece of evidence you requested straight through your heart. Even you must now admit this bullet didn't come from the spectator area gun. Then Miss Lloyd cannot be Mr. Rook's killer. What? No pithy comeback. Detective, have forensics analyze the bullet for striations and compare them to the gun we found.
Yes, sir. We got all the evidence you need. You can count on it.
Alright, let's see what forensics has to say.
Our findings are as follows, sir. Firstly, the blood on the bullet is indeed that of the victim.
Proving that the bullet was, that's the bullet that did kill Rook.
Secondly, we found Mr. Knight's fingerprints on the gun.
Okay.
Probably from when I handed over the evidence. Probably when I handed all the evidence over to him.
That's fair.
Now for the key part, the straight.
Now we'll keep out the striations. If they're not a match, then Miss Lloyd is in the clear.
Lots of striations of the bullet are a match.
Why? Fuck off!
I
I knew some bullshit was like that was gonna happen, and I'm not happy about it. But yeah, I'm not happy. I knew that was gonna happen, but I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about it. It's such bullshit. It's such bullshit.
What? The hell could that be?
No way.
Oh, that's you.
No way. Oh, come on.
There's no doubt about it, sir. This is the gun that fired the bullet.
He swapped the guns most likely. Yeah, but that just makes it like 3 more clicks for me to say that this guy's guilty, and that's still just 3 more clicks of knowing I'm right and he's wrong, but like, and he's faking it, but like, it's just annoying. Like, come on, dude. How you? There is no reason why this guy would have prepared this fucking much. Like, this is a bit overkill. Like, it's over. It's like 7D chess overkill. You know what I'm saying? It's like those fucking power-ups every isekai anime character gets. Oh yeah, I just got a power that lets me destroy things. Oh yeah, but instead it's just like, oh yeah, I've made it other plans. I'm actually 5 steps ahead of you, Edgeworth. And it's like, come on, you're boss number 1. You are not the main fucking antagonist of this game. Fuck off and suck it. I don't know, just bullshit.
You're so mad.
I am mad. Like, come on. This is like there was a day.
Listen, this game is good.
Oh, I'm not saying it's
So,
not.
yeah.
But here's what I'm saying. I'm saying back in my day, Ace Attorney first cases were about establishing the character and the story. And it was an easy first case. You would usually win it in 1 stream. Back in my day, now they're like 5 episodes long for the first case, and then 20 for each subsequent case. And it's like,
But why?
You're just-
So
Listen, I promise you, it's not Alba again. I promise you.
it's Alba. It's fucking
I
Alba.
promise you, it's not Alba again.
It's the fucking Quercus Alba dating simulator joke coming back to haunt me. God damn it.
Wasn't that something?
Conclusive evidence that I was right. What's the matter? You didn't think you had me back in the corner, did you? Guess you misread the board. Because the only one back in the corner here is you. God damn it. God damn. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna stretch my legs real quick. Actually, how about this? Let's do a quick little break. I gotta use the restroom. Everyone go use the restroom, get some water. We'll be right back in a second. Sound good?
All right, sounds good.
All right. See you guys in a bit. Bye. And we're back. Hello, everyone. I'm gonna drink some more water because I'm a thirsty bitch, y'all. I really am. Let's get back to it. Let's see what bullshit Knight did. It's not acting very knightly, honestly. There's no denying it. Forensics proved the gun and the bullet are a match. But the bullet that killed Rook was fired from the gun you found in the spectator area. So who pulled the trigger? The mama. It can't have been me. I was up on stage, which leaves your little friend. The hack killed Rook. She's the murderer, and you just proved it.
I did the wrong voice again.
Your move, Edgeworth, but remember 2 things. 1, where you found that gun, and 2, which gun the fatal bullet came from. Whichever way you look at it, I can't have been the shooter.
How did it come to this? How could this happen to me? I made my mistake.
Me and the president, we admitted to faking the assassination attempt and maybe kissed a little bit. Now it's your turn to admit something. Who the killer really is.
There's no way Tabby did it, is there?
Come on, we got to UK. We just need to get over the overstatements again. There must be something further we can deduce from them.
Okay, let's do this, Mr. Edgeworth.
Knight's counter.
Hold it!
No, that's...
Objection!
What was it you said? That forensics would back you up?
Kirk.
How does it feel to be shot in the chest by your own conclusive proof, huh? Not so good, I imagine.
Bullet and the gun are a match, Mr. Edgeworth.
Wait, time out. Hold on. It doesn't change the fact that bullet was found in a hidden monitor in the fucking plane. How could she have done that?
Really lucky shot. That kind of has to mean that Tabby pulled the trigger, no?
Even so, I simply can't accept that.
Yes, but this game isn't really friendly towards alternative explanations, as I'm sure you realize. Yeah, no. It's always the bad guys' explanations that are like taken at face value with little proof, but our explanations, which are also equally reasonable with the equally little proof, are just garbage, poo-poo, doo-doo, sticky, throwaway garbage. Hi, Lord Falconis.
But sir, there's no denying the evidence.
There isn't. So what am I missing? If I assume Miss Lloyd to be innocent, then the gun and the bullet shouldn't be a match.
She just copying. I think she is just kind of copying their pose.
I love the sprite mirroring. It's so cute.
I know we've talked about sprite mirroring for quite a few of them, but it is fun to just see Kay be like, all right, let's look up to my mentor here. Let's do a few little things.
Time to be like Dad.
Time to be like Dad. You're my dad. You're my dad. Boogie, 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 boogie.
What is it, Kay?
I was just thinking, if the evidence points to something that doesn't seem possible, then maybe there's something wrong with it.
You're asking me to call the evidence into question.
Well, there's no way that Tabby did this, right? So the evidence said. So if the evidence says that she did, the problem must lie there.
You seem very sure about this.
Call it my great thief's intuition.
Intuition, huh? Still, she could be right. I simply don't believe Miss Lloyd to be a malicious liar, which means... As someone who believes that evidence is everything in court, the irony is not lost on me, but... If I were to call a piece of evidence question, it would have to be...
What do you mean, neither of them?
Crom, we have to do
Oh.
something.
What do you propose we do?
You just got
I don't
crumbed.
know.
We got
I
Crom.
see you're awake now.
Can't believe we got
Hey there,
Crom.
We finally woke
There
up.
are better places to take a nap than on the ground, you know. Give me your hand.
You know what I should do? I should have a secret version that actually just has like just has it kind of go into the fucking Skyrim opening instead. That one. All right, yeah. All right. So, if I were to call a piece of the, which one would I fucking call in the question? The gun, probably, right?
Something untoward is going on here. It would have to be involved the weapon, not the bullet. I thought we only just recovered the bullet a little while ago.
That would be funny, yeah.
Furthermore, we know that Mr. Knight had an opportunity to handle a gun.
Right, so he had the opportunity to change out the guns, yeah.
It's really, like, I know it's, like, frustrating, but to me, I'm just like, that's clever. Like, that's clever.
No,
But it
this
has,
one
like-
makes sense. This one makes sense. I'll say that. That one makes sense. That I'm okay with, actually. Now that I think about it, that I'm okay with. That's a last ditch effort while mom and dad are talking, kids trying to switch around his evidence. That makes sense. Okay.
There's no doubt that this gun is the weapon that was used in the crime, which means it must belong to.
Take that!
The gun belongs to Mr. Knight. He switched them around. That has to be it.
Hold it!
Mr.
Objection!
Knight.
No, you hold it. You were the one who proved this. Or are you saying the forensics was wrong?
The bullet had the victim's blood on it, which means it must have been the one that took his life. It does mean that the gun that's fired. And it does seem to have been fired from the gun that we found in the trash can.
Don't you love this? Your face, Edgeworth. What a picture.
The man in dire straits, yes, well spotted, yo.
Let's just agree that facts are what they are and move on. That gun fired the fatal bullet. Oh.
Hold it!
You.
Yes, who indeed?
Still can't bring yourself to admit the truth, huh? I get it. If I was in your shoes a few minutes ago. Burned me up on the inside, you know. Made me really want to shoot someone. Something an innocent guy would
by the
totally
way.
say. Sorry, it's no laughing matter, I know. But we both know who really did shoot someone, don't we?
Hold it!
What proof is there that Miss Lloyd fired the gun?
What proof? How about the forensics you ordered?
They didn't find her prints, though, did they?
Yeah, the only prints that I found were yours, pal.
Objection!
But when I confiscated the evidence, probably. Anyway, say it wasn't Miss Journalist, who was it? Because it couldn't have been me. Your own investigation put that shooter in the spectator area, didn't it? Are you ready to admit it just yet? All the evidence points into one direction.
It's a great band. You should give it a listen.
The marks in the book are consistent with those left by the trash can. So Knight would have tampered with the gun somehow. He could have done it when they handed over the evidence and not a moment before.
Isn't there anything we can do, Mr. Edgeworth? There must be something.
I'm reasoning this story has been sound, I'm sure of it. Which means we can only overcome his defenses this time as well.
Really? Even with the forensic results on his side?
If the testimony is untruthful, there's always a contradiction to be found. This is what he has to say for himself one more time.
This is what I want to present. And I want to present this again.
No. This is an obvious flaw in your testimony.
You're right, and it's my greatest flaw of all. Perfection! My testimony is so airtight you couldn't find a contradiction in a million years. So why don't you give up, Edgeworth? The pressure's already getting to you.
Aye, there's nothing I can say to that. I'll have to go over the evidence in his testimony once more.
Actually, I never did press the last one, now that I think about it.
That's not what I proved at all.
Oh yeah? So what did you prove? Still trying to make this about how I fired the first shot? Sure, you proved that, and I admitted it. So what now? You're forgetting that you're here to do one thing and one thing only.
You got that right to uncover the truth.
And you think ruining your country's relationship with Zheng Fa is gonna do that? No, your job is to solve an attempted assassination, nothing else.
I'll decide what my job is. Thank you very much. You don't get to tell me what to do.
Oh sure,
Not my
let's
real
trail.
dad.
Let's see again.
You're not my real dad.
You're not my real dad. Sure, let the trail go cold while you flip your wig over who has to say what to who. Or you can finally do the right thing and admit that your little friend is guilty.
Never. You're the guilty one here, there's no doubt about it. The marks on the bullet are consistent with those left on the weapon of the trash can. The sniper would have tampered.
Oh yeah. So what are we trying to... To be fair, we did just edit a piece of evidence. We edited this saying, switch from the one that found in the spectators area. So we can present that and hopefully that'll work. Oh yeah, okay, okay.
And
Yeah, you did it.
you switched the guns, didn't you, Mr. Knight? That's why the markings didn't match the weapon in question. It was yours all along.
An intriguing move there, Edgeworth, and...
You must have made the switch when I handed over the evidence. I was busy trying to make the case for the remaining on the investigation. You had laser sight from the gun we found in the trash can. You put it on your own. Then, not long afterwards, you handed that gun back to me instead of the one we found.
I did, huh? You think I somehow knew you'd find, let alone run for renters on that bullet sometime in the future?
Is that so strange? You're a chess player after all. A man who's well used to thinking several moves ahead.
Not with his gun. I'm flattered, but much as it pains me to admit it, you're overestimating my abilities. Besides, do you even have any proof that I made the switch? Fuck! The gun is the same model as mine, which sure, but it is just a coincidence. And look, there's a laser sight attached. And also look at the cylinder, 2 bullets spent, just what we expected to see. What proof do you have that I switched the original gun for mine? None, that's... Fuck you.
You say I'm overestimating your abilities, you surprise me.
What can I say? I'm a modest guy. More modest than you, that's for sure. Everywhere except at the chessboard, that is.
I don't see a chessboard here, do you?
James!
Not yet in my mind palace.
Not yet in my
I
mind.
would destroy you by throwing chess pieces at you in my mind palace.
It is my... Dude, in his mind palace, anything is possible. It is fucking anything is possible. I didn't mess up. I just didn't have the right evidence. Nope. What's happening? I got it.
I don't think I'll be the one making excuses, rather. I didn't mess up, they just got lucky with the evidence, will be your last excuse, I'd imagine. A coincidence, you say?
Or was it a necessity?
Can't be both, pal.
Sure, Ken. We bodyguards need to protect the president. And the girl needed to use a gun, but she probably didn't know a whole lot of them around. It's not so far-fetched for her to pick something she heard off that we also happen to use.
Okay, but why a revolver?
That's a good question, actually.
Why is that your go-to gun?
Yeah.
It's probably something to do with its ease of use. Most meant cases to chase down, for example.
Exactly. The perfect tool for a job where you can't afford to fail or don't know what you're doing. No coincidence, necessity doesn't make a whole lot of difference either way.
Because you swapped it in there.
Put up or shut up, Edgeworth. Where's your evidence?
Well, that is.
Don't go making accusations you can't back up. Or did your daddy never teach you that?
My daddy's dead.
Daddy's dead. As it stands, the facts are my favorite here. No, we're expecting to see 3.
I didn't mean to ask, actually. What about your own weapon? How many spent bullets are there in the cylinder?
This old girl here? Well, now. I let loose a few rounds earlier, as you saw. Yeah, he did do that.
He loses his gun every time he fires it.
But even if I were to tell you how many there were at the time, you'd have no way of verifying that.
Of course, in order to solve the guns properly, you'd have to maintain the right number of bullets per gun. You didn't have the chance to put on gloves, though, which means...
Alright, I think it's about time you did the right thing and resigned, don't you? Game's all done and... She's like, I gotta
So
fucking... Yeah.
Do you get what Edgeworth was getting at? It's so clever.
2 spent bullets in the cylinder, matching the 2 gunshots heard in the recording.
That proves that the weapon. This must be the weapon that was used.
No, how do I get the... Give me the fucking fingerprints here.
I don't think you get it here.
Oh, here we are.
This part is called the grip. Not the few guns in my life, though they're never felt quite right in my hand. This one's no exception.
Oh, oh, so I guess it's not here. Huh.
It's you need to get to the part where you're talking about this stuff. So like you need to get there in testimony first.
The truth is...
Something you clearly.
Something you clearly don't have. If you did, you'd have made your move by now.
We do so have proof, right, Miss Edgeworth?
Won't be given a chance to investigate any further. I'll have to work for rather. Think, Miles, think. Consider all the possibilities.
If you've got the goods, it's now or never.
How are we supposed to prove he switched guns?
Fortunately, we don't have direct evidence of his wrongdoing. That itself is proof of a kind. Because otherwise, the situations shouldn't line up like they do.
Because otherwise, the situations shouldn't line up like they do, right, sir?
Right. Let's carefully consider and infer what we can from the evidence he brings up in his testimony. Truth is in there somewhere.
So, do you want me to... So, you do need to present, proof, but you won't be presenting fingerprints right away, but you need to get to there.
Yeah.
I can tell you...
I think I gotta present the gun here because we'll be able to pick up that we can test the thing for it. So nope. I'm a step
You're
ahead,
close.
which is fucking me over.
You're very, very close. Give things another read, and then...
No.
Yeah, let me know if you want me to tell.
Yeah, I got you.
At least the music's a bop as always.
It is a fucking bop. Yeah, okay. My proof is the fact that there's proof of the proof of the proof. Oh yeah, exactly.
They have your proof right here.
That's your proof. I think you've been working too hard, Edgeworth.
Not the gun itself, the evidence it carries. Evidence that will prove once and for all that it does in fact belong to you.
I'm looking forward to this. Go ahead, make your move. What's about to come into play? The rook, the bishop? Not a pawn, surely.
The evidence it's going to provide takes form of fingerprints. Namely, your fingerprints.
My prints! Of course my prints are on the gun. You handed it right to me when you gave up the evidence. How could they not be on there?
What if I told you there are prints on part of the gun that you shouldn't have touched at any point?
What? Where? You can't prove that.
Oh, but I can. Especially your fingerprints could have never been left if things happen as you say. Let me present the final piece of evidence that will bring our game to the right conclusion. Here, look closely at the cylinder, detective. Two bullets fired, but where are the prints you're looking for, sir?
Right on here.
You did indeed switch to guns when I handed you the evidence. But if that were all you had done, your deception would have been easily detected. Because the number of bullets fired by each gun was different.
There were 2 bullets spent in the gun we found.
Yeah, but what about Mr. Knight's gun?
We know that he fired 2 bullets from the stage into the balloon. Then he fired another bullet into Mr. Rook, ending his life. The 3 bullets in total, plus a few odd ones he let loose in shock during a little game. After he shot, he reloaded his gun out of habit. With his bare hands, of course. Officer, where exactly were Mr. Knight's fingerprints found? Ones you mentioned in your report.
Sir, they were found on the exterior of the weapon, but also on the bullets themselves.
I'm not sure they could have gotten there from just me handing you over the evidence, Mr. Knight.
Girl. And
there we have it. Proof that you did indeed switch to guns. This gun, for the one which fired the bullet that killed Mr. Rook, is yours. And in taking his life, you are the true assassin.
I didn't.
Checkmate.
No! Oh, that's a lot of hate falling on you. Oh, that's a lot of hate that fell on you. I think the thinker fell on him too for a second. I think Larry Butts came back for a second and threw the thinker at him. I was gonna be the new chief of security that blasted Rook if it hadn't been for him. I would have been in charge right now. Would have been in control of the whole team. My plan was perfect. The fake assassination was supposed to be flawless.
Detective Gumshoe.
Right away, sir.
Curse you, Edgeworth. Our game isn't over yet. I'm
afraid this is as far as we go for today. The next moves we play will be in the courtroom.
But, it's not fair. It's not fair. Oh, he's back.
He popped himself up again. Strunk.
Mr. Edgeworth, I owe you a debt of gratitude. You exposed a murder within the ranks of my own personal guard. I will not soon forget that. He suddenly wearing a presidential gun. None of that we're outside the plane.
I saw you know when I first proposed the fake assassination to him.
You want me to handle it, not Rook?
Rook refused, but I can rely on you, can't I?
Of course, sir. You can count on me. I'll put together a plan that can't possibly fail. And he'll play his part like the pawn he is.
The hatred in his eye was plain to see. He despised that poor Rook. I was not entirely comfortable about moving forward with Knight in charge for a little deception. And looking back, I think he sensed my discomfort. I can't help thinking I played a part in his decision to end Rook's life.
Mr. President, notice what happened if you hadn't plotted a fake attempt on your life. That is your crime. It is a crime you have to live with.
You were right. I can only apologize for the part I played. No doubt be made to pay for my actions in one way or another. But I thank you nonetheless. You solved the riddle of Rook's demise, and for that, I shall be eternally grateful. I will be here in your country for a little while longer yet. When I return home, perhaps you will visit us in Jangfa. You will always be welcome.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all don't know how grateful I am. All's well that ends well.
Miss Lloyd, the accusation of murder made against you was of course entirely groundless. But the fact remains that you were able to participate in a staged assassination attempt. The police will no doubt wish to speak to you about the matter. You should be aware that you may well be punished for your actions.
I know, and I'm awfully sorry about everything. Truly I am.
I understand your desire for a scoop, but there are limits.
There sure are. I got me some serious thinking to do. You did it, Mr. Edgeworth. That was something else. Local prosecutor solves assassination conundrum. Earns eternal gratitude of president.
Yeah.
How's that for a headline? Hey, that there's my department.
Don't do that headline, you're biased.
This prosecutor has it feel to solve such an important case. You must be
God
over the
damn it.
moon.
She certainly doesn't stay down for long. No comment.
Dang, you're one tight-lipped son of a gun.
As well as it should be. This case is not over yet.
It isn't? How come, sir?
Because until we unravel the story behind this, the case will never be completely over.
The killer's calling card.
Mr. The Killer has yet to complete his assignment.
You mean he might still try to murder the president?
I hope I'm wrong, but if I'm not, this could all blow into something more sinister yet. As one would expect of the attempted assassination of a president, the case was all over the news, and my preparations for Mr. Knight's trials were constantly interrupted by requests from the press. There wasn't a person in the land who didn't know about the case. Everyone was talking about it. And amidst that frenzy that followed, nobody knows this was only the first move in a game far bigger than any of us could have imagined.
Damn, alright. Damn, alright. So... Damn, alright.
We're into it from the very beginning. That's why this game is good.
Yeah, it's just straight up saying, I'm glad, one, we're getting more of Shelly the Killer. I feel like he's the funniest character. He is just legitimately a joy to see every time he's on. Like, he's only been on fucking screen a few times in the history of Ace Attorney. Like, I can count 2 or 3. But he's a fucking joy every time. Are you kidding me? I'm so excited for more Shelly the Killer. That is legitimately what I am most excited for in this game. Is just more Shelly the Killer. I am so excited for Shelly. It's going to be so much fun.
I'll say dial it back slightly.
Yeah.
You're not wrong, but don't get too ahead of yourself. But
I can't wait for, again, what's going to happen is we are going to go to our next thing. Shelly's going to be there. However, it's going to look exactly like Shelly. It's gonna look exactly like Shelly. Nothing's gonna change about his face. But he's gonna be in a slightly different uniform. And he, instead of being an ice cream seller, he's gonna be selling samurai dogs. He's like, I'm just this humble samurai dog merchant. We're like, shit, I guess he is. And that's gonna be it. I can't wait for all his professional disguises, which are just him in different shirts, to be
I'm excited.
to be the fucking case every time. God, I'm excited for Shelly. He might, I don't. He might not just be. He might not be everywhere, but like, if we see him even one more time, I'm excited. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be in the very last case as a prominent character, and everything up to then is just building up to whatever Shelly's doing, or was hired to do, or whatever. All right, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Crack theories. I have not looked into the future, but it's just crack theories, all right? Useless winner is going to be potatoes. It's going to be nothing to him, right? It's going to be that Dommy Mommy judge, right? The one who could kick my ass and I would say thank you to. What was it, like Judge Courtney?
That's what she used to be called. Now I think she's like Gavilet.
Gavilet, okay. Gavilet, she's gonna be the person who hired the hit on the guy on Jingfa. Crack theory, she's the bad guy. She hired the killer. That's my crack theory. Why? I don't know. I'd rather this Dommy Mommy put a hit out on me, if you know what I mean. But, you know.
You just can't seem. Sorry, I'm like tripping over my own.
Katie's just like, you
tongue.
disgust me so much, I can't even say it anymore.
No,
Steph.
I was gonna say like you just can't stand to see a woman winning. But I tripped over my own tongue and ruined it.
Oh, Lord. All right. If you're watching this on YouTube as a VOD, YouTube, thank you very much for watching as always. Y'all are lovely. I hope you had a good one. This is a good first chapter, and I cannot wait to see how the next 4, I think there's 5 chapters in this game go. So, YouTube, stay safe, stay Botanist Cool. We'll see you soon.
Bye.